Copyright on this book is 1928. I found it someplace. I have a lot of out-of-print books. I don't know if you can even find it anymore. Like most of the old-time strongmen at that time who put out any kind of literature, even just basic exercise programs, not only did they talk about how to increase your strength, they talked about how to live your life as a man with character. Chapter 1, Man at the Borderland. Man the power, man the God, man the glory of the sod. Triumphant being does emerge, onward with his destiny surge. It's a 4-line poem he put before the actual writing of the chapter. Footsteps on the sands remind us of the great lives left behind. The pages of history abound with magnificent examples. But what of the great lives living among us, yearning for an opportunity to break out, and the great lives that burst forth into existence every day, clothed in all the equipment of that which goes to make up the magnificent man? What about the millions who lay no claim to outward greatness but have hidden within them the same impulses for greatness? Those are the lives that are of more vital importance to us than all the great lives that have gone before. They are the lives to whom we must throw out the lifeline of light and understanding. It was Dante who said, "Show man the light, and he will find his own way." He will, providing he can distinguish the true light from the will of the wisp. It is the birthright of every man to be born great. Only lack of self-analysis becomes the ball and chain around the ankle that holds him back from grasping the fruit of his true identity. Not only is it his birthright, but each year should see him mature magnificently into the natural estate of his greatness. When we know this blessing of greatness is our rightful inheritance, why should we consider the past when the present holds before us so many unread scrolls of wisdom that will lead all to a future full of undreamt riches? Forward, ever forward, is the instinctive march of the human race, and like time, race never turns back. The weak may fall by the wayside and perish, but the human trend will always be onward toward the rim of the horizon, seeking to explore over the edge. Sometimes catching a glimpse of what lies beyond, but like the fleeting breath of a rose blush is lost before the full glory is gathered. The greatest human misfortune is that millions do not manifest their inner greatness, their true potential. That they should participate in the march with scales covering their eyes, concealing the miracle of manhood from their sight, and the mud of retrogression clinging to their heels. All right, warriors, I'm going to leave it at that for now. Of course, the ideas that were expressed in just those 3 or 4 paragraphs are ideas that I believe in with everything that I am. I believe every human being is born with the potential to do something great with their lives. Not only great, but great and unique. And it saddens me for a moment when I hear about other adults that don't believe that about themselves and don't have the fight in them anymore to bring that belief back to life. And I don't even want to talk about how it makes me feel when I meet young kids who think like that. It's a shame that any young person should not believe that they have this potential to do something great with their life inside themselves. You know, I used to tell the kids when I would go out and do my speaking engagements, I would have them open their hand and tell them to look at their fingerprints. And I would ask them, I said, do you realize that your fingerprints make you different than the other 6 billion people on this planet? I think there's something impressive about that. I think there's something powerful to get from that. You are unique. You are one of a kind. You're not identical to any other person on this planet. That's powerful. Your DNA will tell you that. Your retinal scan will tell you that. Many other physical features that you have and nobody else does, they will tell you that. Do you know what distinguishes you from other people more than anything? Your soul print. What I call your soul print. Your life force. Your spirit. The spirit you're endowed with by a creator to animate this shell of a body, using your body to carry your soul print around inside of you throughout your life. That's what makes you truly who you are. Not the stuff we can see and touch, but your soul and the creativity of your soul. Not only does this soul print make you a unique human creation, it gives you the power to do something creatively unique with your life. To do and say things other people can't say and do. To express yourself creatively in ways other people cannot. Every little kid believes that. Every little kid has a strong bond with their soul spirit. They have confidence in it. They have belief in it. They have faith in it. They know it exists inside of them, that it came here with them when they came into this world, and that it means something, that their life means something, that it's not for nothing. You go into any kindergarten class and you ask those kids in there, who in here is going to do something great with their life? Who in here is going to do something awesome and magnificent with their life? Every single kid in that room will shoot their arm up and stick their tiny little chest cavity out, wanting to be the first one to tell you their life story before it's even played out. That's awesome, man. You go into any class of graduating high school seniors, you ask them the same question, one or two hands will go up. One or two. Something happens to us from the time we're told in the summertime by our parents when we go up and tell them we're bored, and they tell us, go outside and use your imagination and your creativity to find something to do for yourself. Something happens from that time up until the time we get ready to go out into the world and make a way for ourselves. Then adults tell us that it's time to put the silliness away, the nonsense, that it's not going to make your life work to keep engaging this imagination you have and this creativity that you've got going on. It's time to get practical. It's time to get serious. It's time to buckle down. It's time to sign on for a long list of dry obligations. It's time to go out and get the 2.75 kids. It's time to go out and get the 3-bedroom, 2-bath house. It's time, young man, to sign on to packing fucking boxes your whole life. For years, I've gotten correspondence and I've read stories about adults who don't believe anymore that their life is anything special, that they are anything special, that they came here to do anything special, and they don't have any fight left in them anymore to try and bring it back to life, this creative force, this soul print that came here with them. I want to tell you, and I want you to hear it from me, wherever you are in your life right now, whatever your circumstances are, whatever age you are, however beat down you are, however tired you are, however empty you feel, you are still an original. And you still have inside of you a unique creative spirit, a one-of-a-kind soul print. And expressing it is what you are supposed to do in your time here. You were not created the unique way you are to come here and squander it. And if you are, you need to stop. You need to stop. You need to take up arms. You need to overcome your fears. You need to unbury your thoughts and ideas and beliefs that you've kept hidden for years. And you need to start fighting back. You can find a long list of experts and authorities and counselors and life coaches who will tell you that fighting back is not the thing to do, that making peace with things is the way to go about it. I want to tell you that my life has taught me that is bullshit. The only way to have peace within yourself about what your life is and what you're doing in your life and what your life means to you and others is to have the courage to war for it. You have to be willing to bleed for the right reasons and stop the bleeding for the wrong ones. You have to stop letting your creative powers be, as William Blake said, devoured by the jackals and hyenas. You have to stop compromising the value of your life just to make nice, be pleasant, and get along with those jackals and hyenas who don't give a rat's ass about what is best for you and your life. And the weapon you should use to fight this battle, to get back the power in your life, to recapture the spirit of your soul print, pretty simple. You. The real you. The true you. Not all the others that you have spent your life trying to be. Not something else that others believe you should be. Be you. It's enough. That's what I want you to know. Spend your life being you. All of you. Your life is worth it. I think it is anyway. Till next time, always believe.